When the African National Congress came to power in 1994, the government pledged to redistribute 30% of South Africa's 60,000 commercial farms to black ownership. Sequel to this, the National Assembly plenary meeting held on Tuesday was to allow South Africa's government to take over land without compensation as a way to redress past injustices. It flopped as lawmakers rejected a bill to change the constitution.
Today, we have an ample opportunity to remind all South Africans, both black and white, that the principal object of establishing of the ad hoc committee to amend Section 25 of the Constitution was to eradicate the original sin in the best interest of all South Africans.
The proposed law failed to garner the required two-thirds majority in the 400-seat parliament, with 204 lawmakers voted in favor and 145 against. Former President of the Congress of South African Trade Unions, Willie Madisha, addressed the House raising issues of inhuman crime, racism and torture against the African majority.
Today, South Africans are faced with, among others, the daily importation of food that goes to beyond 100 billion rand. Racism and human torture still continue. That the majority of South Africans cannot afford. But the question that we need to ask ourselves is who is responsible for that whole thing?
The argument was followed by a lawmaker of the largest opposition party, Anneli Lottret, who contended that the proposal violated property rights and stoked uncertainty. According to Lottret, this is not what the country needs now in the time of economic devastation during the COVID pandemic.
A primary element of the rule of law and human rights, two of the founding provisions, is that it should include respect for property rights. This is in line with international law and specifically Article 17 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, to which South Africa is a party.
Black South Africans were dispossessed of their land during 3 centuries of colonialism and apartheid, the system of white minority rule that officially ended in 1994. Taking back the land without compensating its current owners has, however, become highly divisive and emotive in South Africa. Chidima Nwosu, reporting for News Central.